One day before the apocalypse, I didn't stockpile food, didn't build a bunker. I ran straight to the antique market. Blew every last penny of my parents' inheritance on a fake antique. Everyone thought I'd lost my mind, but only I knew. This coin could activate my family's heirloom and unlock a leveling pocket dimension. Last time around, I found out too late. My friend stole it from me, then set me up to die. Now I'm back, standing on the balcony, still haunted by those memories. 3 months from now, an SS-class solar flare hits. The EMP wipes out every satellite. Every electronic device goes dead. Then the sun goes quiet. Global temperatures plummet to negative 50-something degrees. Plants, animals, all frozen solid under blizzards and ice. I headed back inside, thought for a second, cracked open the safe, and pulled out this plain-looking bowl. Rough, uneven surface. My dad actually left it to me in his will. I thought that was weird at first, but once I activated it and got the space, I knew it was special. This treasure bowl needs a specific item to unlock. Last life I found it at the antique market in Southtown. Time to move. Grabbed a backpack, tucked the bowl inside, and headed out. Using my past life memory and GPS, I drove straight to the Southside Flea Market. Early morning, the whole street was packed with hundreds of stalls, people everywhere buzzing with energy. This is where I found it last life, with Li Yao. A coin with a unique pattern, the key to fixing the bowl. I knew it was somewhere in this market, just not exactly where. Nothing to do but search stall by stall. Coins were everywhere. Pretty much every booth had some. 2 hours in, still nothing. I asked around and found out the market only runs on weekend mornings, and the vendors rotate every time. That was bad news. Wait until next week? That would seriously eat into my rebirth advantage. I had maybe an hour or two before everything packed up. If I didn't find it today, I'd have to come back and hope for the best. I kept my cool and kept searching. Then, a familiar voice hit me from behind. My eyes lifted slightly, a flash of cold fury in my gaze. I'd never forget that voice, not even in my dreams. Li Yao, my friend from middle school all the way through high school, 8 years through hell together, and he stabbed me in the back. Li Yao, what are you doing here? Li Yao walked over in his city enforcement uniform. I was gonna ask you the same thing. Since when does the class genius mess with antiques? He smirked, eyeing my expensive outfit. I felt a cold flicker in my eyes. So even back at this point, he already resented me. Nothing going on this weekend. Heard this place had a lot of antiques, so I figured I'd check it out. While I was playing it cool with Li Yao, a commotion broke out nearby. Curiosity got the better of me. I pushed to the front. Some guy, mid-20s, was going off holding a coin, spitting as he yelled. "You old crook. I got it appraised yesterday. It's just a modern replica. You scammed me out of 100 grand. Every single penny back. Today." The vendor, an old man in a rough cloth shirt, hands trembling, face full of grief. "This is a genuine family heirloom. Been in my family since my great-great-grandfather's time. Son, I swear I wasn't lying to you. Family heirloom my foot. You gonna refund me or not? Keep stalling and I'm calling the cops." The crowd just watched like it was a show. Li Yao leaned in close. "This kind of drama happens here every few months. Back in the day, a guy like that would have gotten roughed up. In the antique world, there's a rule. Once you buy, you're stuck with it, even if it's fake. That's just the cost of the lesson." But the second I saw the coin in that guy's hand, my eyes locked on it. That was the coin. The one that unlocks the bowl. I took a slow breath. I walked up to him and said, "Hey, can I take a look at that coin? I collect all kinds. I'll buy it off you." The second I said that, the crowd started whispering, "Is this guy serious? It's literally a fake and he still wants it?" The guy, Chin Kai, his eyes lit up the second he heard I'd take it. He shoved the coin into my hands instantly. The coin was engraved with strange symbols and patterns. People leaned in, took a look, and walked away shaking their heads. Way too shiny for an antique. The design didn't match any known dynasty. Looked more like an arcade token. I didn't care at all. I could feel the warmth radiating from the bowl in my backpack. That was confirmation enough. Whatever this coin was worth to anyone else, to me, priceless. I asked casually, "How much you want for it?" Chinkai's eyes darted around, sizing up my outfit. 150 grand, take it. 5 seconds ago, he was demanding a refund. Now that someone wants it, he jacks up the price. The crowd shot him a look of pure disgust. 50 grand. Chin-Kai snatched the coin back and snapped, "I paid 100 grand for this. You out of your mind?" I let out a quiet laugh and turned to leave. I already knew he'd call me back. Sure enough, 2 steps in, someone stopped me. But it wasn't Chin-Kai, it was the old vendor. "Son, if you're looking for this type of coin, I've got another one. 80 grand, and it's yours." The old man shakily reached into his chest pocket, pulled out a cloth bundle, and carefully handed me another coin. I took it. I looked down to hide my shock. Identical. And the bowl reacted. Didn't expect there to be more than one. "I'll take it." I pulled out my phone and transferred the money right away. Watching me pay without hesitation, Jin-Kai stared at his coin hard, wondering if maybe there was something to it after all. I caught that look on his face. He was suspicious. I needed that second coin. But from what I'd already seen, Jin-Kai was straight up greedy. If he smelled an opportunity, he'd either jack the price or walk. So the moment I finished paying the old man, I turned and walked. That made Chin-Kai panic. He rushed over and cut me off. "Hey man, you want mine too or what?" After some back and forth, I got it for 80 grand too. Shook off Li Yao, who was clearly salty, and headed straight home. Back home. I double locked the door. Activating the bowl makes noise, couldn't risk anyone noticing. I pulled out the bowl, still warm to the touch, and dropped the first coin in.